Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekly advice readings for the week starting June 27, 2016. And this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So as always, these are general readings and so they're not going to apply to everybody watching. For a private reading, you can follow the link in the description box below. And for now, just take away the messages that make sense, the messages that resonate to you and your situation. And don't forget that this week there is a video up, my collaboration with Stormy Grace, the astrologer, focusing on what's happening this week in terms of love. So if you're interested, check that out. I hope you like it. Okay, so Aries, what this week is about for you. We have ideas and inspiration. So ideas and inspiration is telling you that this is a week when you're going to receive a lot of guidance. Pay attention to your ideas, pay attention to your thoughts, pay attention to words that stick with you, what you read, what you hear, what you feel, what you sense. This is a great week for communication, receiving communication and initiating conversations. I feel that there's a lot of information that is coming your way this week, and it's meant to help you move forward in whatever it is that you're focusing most on at this time. And it's important that you spend some time on your own, okay, quiet time praying or meditating. Also paying attention to your dreams, keeping a dream journal would be good, okay, starting a dream journal this week would be good. And also just writing down whatever ideas come to you out of the blue, okay, because that is divine guidance for you. Okay, so I feel that some questions that you've been asking yourself and your God, your angels, your spirit guides are being answered this week for you. So definitely pay attention to thoughts that randomly pop into your head, okay? And I do feel that whatever it is that you're dealing with, try to remain calm and pay attention to what you're thinking about and what you're feeling about that particular situation, and it will become clearer for you, okay? In terms of career and finances, we have the Two of Swords. And so the Two of Swords in terms of career and finances tells me that some of you may be at a crossroads. Some of you may be at a point where you didn't expect to be here. You have to deal with a certain situation that you don't want to deal with, but it's there. You can't avoid it. And this may be a job change, or this may be a career change, or this may be that you've been unemployed and things are not working for you. Okay, this is a stalemate type of situation, and it's almost getting to the point where you're being overwhelmed. Okay, you can easily get overwhelmed and then kind of just lose your way. Okay, the Two of Swords represents a difficult decision for some of you, and for others I feel like this is a week where you don't really have control over what happens, where you have to stay where you are and wait to see what happens, okay? And I do feel that if you're waiting on communication, this will be coming your way maybe towards the end of the week. And if it's not the answer that you were looking for, it's definitely the next step for you to take in that direction, okay? So don't lose hope and really focus on what you're thinking, what you're feeling. If out of the blue you start thinking about a certain person, then maybe you're supposed to reach out to them. Maybe they have a job for you, or maybe they have some advice for you, or maybe they can give you what you need. I feel that most of you though are dealing with an uncertain situation in terms of your career, your work life, your education, personal projects, finances. You're dealing with a lot of uncertainty where you feel you should make a decision and you don't know what to do. And you don't know what to do because you need more information. So if this is the case for you, really, I know it may seem counterproductive, but try to stop thinking about it, because you're not going to be able to reach a conclusion based on just the information you know. So there's no reason just going over everything in your head over and over again. It'll just wear you out and nothing will get accomplished. Instead, just spend some time alone, stop focusing on that particular question or that particular decision, and allow for things to come to you. Allow for your mind to connect the dots, and also for you to receive guidance as to who you can talk to or what you can do to get the missing information that can really clear this up for you and make your decision a lot easier, okay? In terms of home and family, we have the Five of Cups. With the Five of Cups in home and family, I feel that there's a sense of a loss. There's a sense of disappointment, okay, that comes through with the Five of Cups. You may be dealing with an emotional person this week within the family, and this may be your partner or maybe a child, a sibling, or even a close friend that you consider family. And this person may be a water sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. I feel that this person is really focusing on the negatives in their life and really getting caught up in that. And I see you struggling with trying to figure out what you can do for them. Try to figure out how you can snap them out of that place. I do also see that there may be pressure that this water sign puts on you, almost blaming you for their troubles. And it's just because they're being very emotional and they're very overwhelmed by the situation. Something to do with the home, something to do with the family dynamic is apparently or actually lost or taken away, and they're really getting caught up in that, and they're really allowing that to overwhelm them. And so there may be some tension in the home with this water sign, and I see you struggling to find answers, struggling to figure out what you can do about this. But again, I feel that you need more information. I feel that you can't do this on your own. And also spending some quiet time and paying attention to your dreams and paying attention to, again, thoughts and people that randomly pop up in your head is really going to help you get through this, okay? With this person that you're dealing with, or this situation where something is lost that has to do with the home and family, I feel that there's really no point focusing on what is lost, because something still remains, okay? You still have two cups that are upright, okay? These three have spilled, yes, but that's it. They're spilled. You can't do anything about it, but you can do something about these two cups. You can use these two cups, take them with you, and then start walking and crossing that bridge and getting to a better place, okay? So this week, I feel that your thoughts are very important. So try to keep them focused on the positive. Try to keep them focused on opportunities. Try to keep them focused on what you can do about a situation and not something that is completely out of your control, okay? In terms of emotional life and love life, we have the Hangman. So in terms of emotional life and love life, with the Hangman, this is telling me that I feel like this week is going to be a bit of a quiet week. For those of you who are in existing relationships, I feel that there may be some separation, okay? For example, where you're not home or your partner's not home this week. Maybe they're traveling for work or you're traveling for work. And I feel that you may be using this time, taking this time to work on your projects, work on yourself, work on your own ideas and how to develop them, okay? So that's a really productive way to use your time away from your partner. Because the relationship is pretty much put on hold while they're away, or you're away, excuse me. For others of you, I feel that this is a week where, and this could be if you're in communication with someone or if you are in a relationship with that person, it's about communication, it's about sharing information, it's about sharing knowledge, sharing experiences, sharing ideas, getting to know each other, okay? Because the Hangman says that even though you may be physically apart, so they may be at a distance and you're talking to them on the phone or online, there's still a lot of information that you can share, okay? And even though you cannot physically be together, you definitely can deepen that connection, okay? And make the best you can of the situation where you're apart. For those of you who are single, you may meet a Pisces this week, and if this is the case, I feel that things are going to move very, very slowly, so take your time. And also, this person may be a bit out of it, I feel. If you're interested in them, they're not going to be able to tell. They're going to be focused on something else. They're going to be in their own little world. So if you want to ask them out, definitely go for it, because they're not going to get subtle hints. And for others, I feel that you're taking yourself out of the dating game this week, and you're really focusing on your own ideas, your own project, maybe your career, maybe your next move in education or career. And for some of you, love is not a strong focus for you this week. In terms of health and well-being, we have the Page of Rods, and the Page of Rods is good news. Okay, the Page of Rods is good news about your health. I feel that if you're waiting on some test results, they're going to come your way this week, and they're going to be positive. Okay, they're going to be good. And I feel that you're going to be sharing it with the world. For others of you, I feel that you're going to get a sense of you need to change your doctor, or you need to go to a different hospital, or you need to go to a different place, a different city, to see another physician or another specialist. And so you may be traveling this week, but this person will have information for you that no one else was able to give you until now, that will put things into perspective for you or give you the answers you were looking for. And I do feel that you may have to try different things. If something's not working in terms of treatment or a diet or a plan for your health and well-being, for your fitness, you're going to have to try things differently. You're going to have to step outside your comfort zone and think outside the box, and definitely talk to someone, or just be open to receiving information, because I do feel that there may be some people showing up in your world this week that just start talking to you about the answers that you need. Guidance card for you, we have share the message of love. And this is also a card that talks about communication, okay? The card reads, rivers of love flow within you, and others may benefit from this healing energy. Be mindful of each word that passes your lips. So again, there's a theme of keeping things positive, your words and your thoughts this week, definitely. And being open, okay? Try not to get stuck in a negative place, or try not to get stuck in a place where you're going over the same thing over and over again. You're overanalyzing things, or looking at things too much in detail. I feel that if you really think about a situation and you still cannot connect the dots, then maybe you're missing some dots and you need to get more information. So talk to people, communicate, reach out to people, or allow people to reach out to you, okay? Do some research, go and find some forums or some, clubs or groups of people that have experience in what it is that you're dealing with this week. And talk to them and ask them questions, and then be open to receiving their guidance, because I really feel like there are gonna be some answers coming your way this week, and it is going to help you move things forward. And whatever you're dealing with that is not so pleasant, again, remember, try to stay in the positive. I know people always say it, focus on the positive. It really does matter, and it really does make a difference. So be open to communication, pay attention to your dreams. Once again, pay attention to what you're thinking about, to your ideas, write everything down this week. And there's really going to be a sense of breakthrough, I feel, by the end of the week. So there you have it. Okay, that's your message for the week. I hope that you have enjoyed it, and I hope that it is useful for you. I hope it makes sense. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.